Guys, welcome back to Caffeine and Confessions. Oh my gosh. I only had one episode last week, so it feels like to you guys it hasn't been that long, but for me it's been 2 weeks because I pre-recorded those episodes. So it feels so long since I've done this. Like I've sat down and done this. Also, we're back in the shed. I can hear myself speaking, so the mic's not going to be all distorted when this comes out. I'm so happy. Oh my hell. I have so much to say. So much. You guys aren't gonna believe what just happened to me the last, or 2 days ago. Guys, I threw up 12 times. 12 times. I have never done that in my entire life. I don't know what I got. So if you didn't listen to my last episode, I was just in Europe for 2 weeks. That's why I pre-recorded the episodes. I got sick 2 days before, no, a day before I had to leave on the, no, 2 days before, shit, guys, sorry. 2 days before I had to leave on the plane. Up all night. I'm gonna go into detail because I don't give a fuck, but I was on the toilet, water after water coming out of my asshole. I stand up. Like, immediately when I start pouring water out of my asshole, I get this feeling in my gut, and I turn around and I vomit in the toilet. And then I would go back into my bed. Literally, I had this back pain, like it was in the middle of my back. It hurt so bad. And I was like, what is going on? I could not sleep. I would go to bed for like 10 minutes, wake up with the back pain, go to sit on the toilet, water out my ass, turn around, vomit in the toilet, flush 12 times. 12 fucking times, guys. Can someone diagnose me right now? Because now I'm better. And I had that for, it was not the stomach flu. And there's no way it was food poisoning. I'm sorry. There's just no way. I had a fever for a day. Like, this all happened in 24 hours. Like, had the fever, had the chills, 12 throw ups. The next day, I was getting over it. My stomach was like so freaking messed up. So messed up. But I was literally fine 2 days later. Like, I'm chilling now. So what did I have? Someone diagnosed me, because I'm never gonna do that again. I've only gotten sick one time like that, and that was last December. But that was way worse. This is like one of the worst sicknesses I've ever had. Anyways, welcome back, guys, to Caffeine and Confessions. I'm London. Let's continue. All right. So, one of my videos did pretty well on YouTube. I mean, pretty well for me is what, 1.2k viewers? Yes, we're doing good, guys. That's good for me. And one of them was like, this is an NPC YouTube show for NPC people. And I was like, yes, thank you. Because isn't everyone an NPC? I'm sorry, you're not special. We are all special in our own ways, guys. But basically, I need to turn off this. Basically, we're all NPCs, so let's get a hold of ourselves. Let's not get too cocky here. I am doing this for fun. I'm not trying to be anyone. Anyways, why did I say that? Anyways, holy shit. Oh, it's been so long since I did this. You guys gotta give me a break. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my trip, because it was so bizarre to me, and I know everyone's gonna be like, this is a basic white chick, what a spoiled brat, she lives in Cali, like, she's so uncultured. Yes. And where have you been? Because if you have not traveled to over 2 countries, I feel like you are also just as uncultured to me, like, as me. So why are we hating? Yes, I'm a spoiled American girl. Like, I will own up to that, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys are too, so people that are watching this, whatever, though. I don't judge, like, I don't really care. But basically, it was just so bizarre to me, guys. Like, the food there, it's just freaking bread. And don't go off on me and be like, no, they have meat, they have this, da 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 da. I'll tell you the places I went. Okay, first we went to Venice. No. First, we went to Strasbourg, France. Then we went to Zurich, Switzerland, which is right next to Germany. So everyone spoke German there. And then we went to Bologna, Italy, and then Venice, Italy. And then my dad took a day trip while I was shitting my guts out to what was it? I can't remember where he went. He went though when I was dying. But anyways, those were the 4 places I went. And let me tell you, the people in France, guys, this is not racist. They are so rude. I have never met more mean people. Like, me and my sisters were literally scared of them. You guys are gonna be like, this basic white bitch, she doesn't know, so uncultured. Yes, I am uncultured, okay? I'm not used to this treatment, if you could say. I don't know how to say it, but going into the restaurants and stuff, it was so eye-opening to like how they run their business and stuff compared to the US is so different. When you go and sit down at a restaurant, they are not waiting on you. Like, it's not their job to like please you. They're waiting on you, right? They're like giving you your food, taking your order, but that's it. They're not getting tips. They're not getting, if you tip them, it's like considered disrespectful. So you're not supposed to. I guess it's just in their culture, it's disrespectful to them. So they don't get tips. So they're not treating you like they're trying to make more money, you know? They're just being assholes, basically. So if you ever go to France, it's actually the worst because the people there are not nice. And it's not the worst. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. It's the architecture is so beautiful, and everything there, probably one of the prettiest spots we visited. But besides that, the people, I just couldn't get over them. And no, I'm not racist, but I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but yeah. Anyways, let's move on. When we were there, we were visiting my dad's friend that's from Brazil. He grew up in Brazil, but he lives in Switzerland now. And he was giving us like really good advice. And this guy is the most genuine, nicest person you will ever meet, and is just grateful for life itself and grateful for everything. Like, just everything. Like, there is not something he's not grateful for. And just being around him for a few days was like so, like, I just felt so great because he had so much to say about the smallest things that were just like, yes, that makes sense. Yes, this is how people need to think about things to be happier, you know? And he's just the happiest guy you ever meet. Just so grateful and happy for life. And I think people forget that that's how we are supposed to be living, and I think we have so many distractions that take away from that feeling that of gratefulness, because a lot of us didn't have to go, like, especially me, like, I didn't have to go through a really, really hard time living in a foreign country and growing up a different way. So, like, everything that I have now, I just was raised with it. So you take everything that you have for granted, which is huge, because people that didn't take stuff for granted or grew up with less and now have more are so much happier. But yeah, I wanted to share some things that he was telling us. First, experiences are 10 times more important for your happiness and in life than buying things. Oh my gosh. Yes, when you are lonely, you find joy in overconsumption. Like, it's just a natural thing. And so if you replace that with experiences, and on those experiences you might meet people and stuff, it's just life-changing, the difference and your perspective on the world and like things you are seeing. Because when you are taking in all this new stuff all the time, new things, you can never be unhappy or ungrateful for those things because you've never experienced them. How can you not like it, you know? It's just like, if everything's new and you're experiencing new things all the time, you can't get sick of it. Like, it's not like you're buying 50 different purses in different colors or whatever, you know? You know what I'm trying to say with this? Like, experiencing things is so much more important than overconsumption and buying things, because in the end you will have stories to tell, and when you're old and you have grandchildren or your own children, you'll be able to tell them about things you did, not what you bought. Who talks about what they bought? No one. So it makes for a great life if you can go out and experience more things. So get out of the house today, guys. Stop scrolling on TikTok Shop like I know you all do, like me. Speaking of, I got this shirt on TikTok Shop. You guys like you guys stuck with my Mac Miller shirt? I love it. It's actually one of my favorite hoodies I bought. So sometimes it's great, but if you don't need it, don't buy it. I definitely didn't need this, so what am I giving advice for? All right. Another really good piece of advice that he gave us is notice how you treat your boy that you're talking to or maybe considering dating treats his family before you decide to date him. Because if you notice that he goes home and he talks to his parents a certain way, that is how you will be treated if you guys get married or if you decide to date him. Eventually, this honeymoon phase is gonna wear off and he's gonna act the same way. And this is so important, and I got lucky with my boyfriend because I didn't really think about that before I dated him. I kind of got into it really quick, but he is really, really sweet to his parents, and so I feel like that is so telling. And he has always treated me no one's perfect, like I'm not even perfect, so, but like it's been everything that he has shown his parents, so that is huge. And that one, I don't know why we got on these topics, but he was throwing this stuff out of Zach's cheeks, and we were all catching on to it. It was great. All right. Oh, also, guys, I chose not to talk about politics on here. And I know some people are conservatives or liberals or whatever you want to call it, but for everyone's sake and mine, because I just don't fuck with that stuff. Like, I mean, obviously you have to a little bit, but like, I don't really want to get I don't want to get into debates on this podcast, so we're gonna just not talk about that stuff at the moment. Maybe I'll bring it up in the future. I just feel like I'm not educated enough to be talking about how I feel about it, so I'm never gonna talk about that stuff. Just PSA, if you probably didn't even think I was going to, but just warning you. Last piece of advice he gave us is talent is a pursued interest and that you can do anything. Guys, it is so true. No one is just naturally, okay, sometimes they have a little bit of talent, but no one is completely naturally gifted at something. It is every single time you see an Olympic champion, a NBA star, whatever, it is a pursued interest. It is not all their talent. It's just not. And maybe they were born with a little extra oomph, but it's just not. So this is just saying, like, guys, please do whatever you want, whatever you feel like you would be good at. Not even if you don't think you'd be good at it, but you love it, go do it, because it doesn't matter. Like, you will eventually get good at it, and then people are gonna be like, you're so talented, oh my gosh, like, I wish I could do, like, no, you just put in the work and you will get there. All right, my 2025 goals. I want to share these so you guys can hold me accountable. Number 1 on the list, to learn Japanese. And you guys may be wondering, why does she want to learn Japanese? Because I'm an anime freak and I love watching anime. And I was gonna save that for another episode because I actually wanted to tell you guys all my favorite animes, and I could go into detail about that, and you guys probably don't really care to go into detail about that, but I love it. But basically, I want to learn so I don't have to read the subtitles, and I know that's terrible. Like, that is so weird. Why would you just learn it? But guys, I also want to go visit Japan, and it would be so cool to learn another language. And also, just learning another language itself is so hard. It makes you feel so good. Like, just to work towards something and eventually reach the goal and be able to speak to other people that don't speak English is just amazing. And whenever I hear other people speaking another language, I'm like, gosh, like I wish I could just, I feel so NPC? No. NPC. No. So mid. I feel mid because I don't know how to do more than speak English because I was raised a white chick in the USA. Anyways, that's one of my goals. The second one of my goals. Wait, I need to look these up really quick. I already forgot my goals. That's not a good sign, guys. Okay, I found them. It's a bad sign that I'd already forgot what they were, but they're actually not. That was my biggest one. The rest are just like meh. Second one was to grow my yacht because I've been trying to do this for years, but I was bulking actually before the trip, and I just decided to puke it all up the last couple days. So that's going great. I lost like 6 pounds after that. That didn't help my case, but new year. So like that was in 2024. No, it wasn't. It was this year. But we're gonna try and grow the yacht. Okay, that's been on my bucket list for years. And I'm in the gym, and I've been in the gym for a long time, but it doesn't matter if you're not dieting, right? So, Anyways, third is to grow my hair out down to my butt because I want to donate it. So once I can grow it down to my yacht, my giant yacht, hopefully, I'll chop it to my shoulders again and donate my hair. But that, I've been taking hair pills, but I'm going to be on a strict thing for it. I'm going to take the hair pills, take the vitamins I have, because it actually does work. I just need to be more like, how do you say, regiment? Guys, I can't think. Please give me a break. I've been in bed for a couple days, and then I traveled. Oh yeah, I just got home actually yesterday. I traveled all day, all night yesterday. It was 14 hours in a plane. So yeah, that is why my brain is a little bit crazy. But okay, and then my last one was to finish a year schooling, which my classes start next week. Yeah, they start next week. Hopefully. I need to check on that actually. But if I can finish a year schooling, that itself is so rewarding because I hate school. Yeah. I'm so tired. I can't do this. One thing about me is that I hate texting, guys. If you ever want to get a hold of me, this is so random. This is not that random. I wrote it down because I was like, anyone that wants to be my friend, don't text me. You gotta FaceTime. If you're not FaceTiming me, and this is so weird because most people are like, I hate calling, I hate FaceTiming, like, text me, it's so much quicker, why would you call me? No, like, I need to see your facial expressions, I need to see how you react to what I'm saying, because you can tell a lot rather than text. Like, if I say, hey, you want to go do this? And they're like, yeah, I can see what I did with my face? That's a no. She does not want to do that, or he does not want to do that. So, if you guys ever want to text or call me, always FaceTime instead of texting. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, I have a funny story. Before I left on my trip, guys, I had some Christmas money because my parents are extra spoiled us this year and gave us some spending money for our trip and also just for whatever. It was like our stocking stuffer or whatever, because we didn't do an actual like present Christmas. We just did the trip for our Christmas. And basically, I went to the mall with my friend, and we went into Urban Outfitters, and I found these two cute zip-up hoodies. One was red, and it was cropped, and I love red. And I was like, oh, I have to have this. And it was like, buy one, get one 50% off. I was like, Well, duh. But if you know Urban Outfitters, you know that they're so fucking overpriced. Oh my gosh, guys. So I wasn't thinking about this. I was like, oh my gosh, 50% off. I'm going to go get something else. So I already found these two clothes that I liked. And another one was a zip up star hoodie. I love how I was talking about overconsumption and literally me going to buy stuff with my money right after it instead of doing it. Okay, sometimes I don't follow my own advice. It's okay. We don't always have to. But anyways, I found this other hoodie. So it ended up being like 120, 130 or something for both these sweatshirts and hoodies. And so I was like, I don't even think when I like buy stuff, I impulse buy. I don't go looking for stuff. When I see it and I want it, I get it. Like, I don't think about, and it's terrible. This is why I will never have money. But it's okay because I know a lot of other people are doing the same thing, right? Yeah. So I go up to the register and I buy it in cash. And then I turn around and I take 2 steps back, and my friend's standing behind me. And I turn around and I'm like, I have to take this back. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna say my parents didn't are mad that I bought it. They said it was too expensive or something like that. I can't remember what I said, but I told her that. And she was like, wait, like, are you being serious, or are you saying like this is what you're gonna tell him? And I was like laughing, and I was just laughing at myself. I think she was so confused, but I was trying to tell her like, no, I'm gonna tell this girl that my parents won't let me buy this stuff, and so I have to take it back. I kid you not, I spun around, turned back around to the cash register, and there was a girl that was behind me, so she was getting checked out, and I'm standing there waiting to get checked out, or not checked out, but like return my stuff right after her. So I'm standing there, and then I go back up and I'm like, hey, my parents didn't want me to buy this stuff, so I have to return it. I was so embarrassed, guys. I was like, no, I just did not want to spend that much. Like, the realization hit me after I bought the clothing. I was like, what did I just do? That was so much money for two stupid things I could probably buy off Shein. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm returning these. So I get back up there, they're like, oh yeah, I get it. They were laughing at me. I was like, no, this was my choice. This was not my parents. This was my choice. So they got my money back. But yeah, she probably hated me. They were like trying to close too. I'm so evil. So evil. It's okay though. You gotta do what you gotta do to save your money, y'all. It's never, oh my gosh, what is going on with this? It is never a bad thing to save your money. So if you need to take 2 steps and turn around, take 2 steps back and return it, then that is fine because you're saving money. I'm so hungry right now. I'm gonna go get freaking wings. I am so glad, guys, I forgot to say this. I'm so glad I'm back in America. I can't live without our food here. I'm such a fatty. I need my Wingstop so bad. Like, I woke up, my mouth was watering for wings, but I was like, no, London, it's breakfast, and it's supposed to be dinner for me, right? Because I was there, and it's 8 hours ahead, so it's supposed to be like evening for me. So I was like, oh, I just need wings and ranch. They don't have ranch. Guys, I dip everything in ranch. How was I supposed to survive? I wasn't gonna survive. I didn't survive. I literally dipped my pizza in ranch, and they didn't have ranch. And oh, in Italy, you're not supposed to ask for dipping sauces or anything extra. You're supposed to eat it how it's given to you, or it's disrespectful. So I couldn't even ask for anything to dip my pizza in, because I'm a basic white bitch and I need my sauce for my pizza. I do. And I really was having a hard time, guys. Anyways, I'm so hungry for these wings, and I'm gonna go get them. I am going to get them after this is done and edited and posted. Like I was saying, everything I ate there, bread, pasta, cheese, and meat plates. Bread, pasta, cheese, meat plates, pasta, meat, cheese, meat, cheese plate. I literally was dying. And now that I'm home, I had 2 Eggos and a giant protein smoothie. I was like, yes, protein. That was another thing. I was like, I'm on my bulk. This is not even like, these 2 weeks are my 2 weeks off because there's no way I'm gonna hit my protein goal at all. There's no way. I don't even think I had protein while I was there. No, I did. Meat plate. I had those meat plates. I was trying to load up on those because I was like, oh, I also had wine because you can be 18 there to drink. Well, you can be 16 with your parents, but if you're 18, guys, I'm 20 in 2 months. I just realized that. I'm 20 in 2 months. Oh my gosh. Should I die? Anyways. Yeah, so I apparently got tipsy 2 nights. I had like 3 glasses of wine one night and then 1.5 another night. The 1.5, I got tipsy, I guess. And then the 3, I didn't really feel anything, but everyone says that I was either drunk or tipsy. But I felt normal, guys. I swear I didn't even get like a buzz or anything because... But my sister's like, this is how she gets when she's tipsy. Because I was like, oh, I was like hugging her or something. I guess I was like touchy, but I just love my cute little sister. I just squeeze her little cheeks. That's not the alcohol, guys. I could do that any day. She's just so cute. She has the cutest little soft cheeks. Her cheeks are like a baby's butt, guys. I don't know why I'm announcing this, but you know, they just are. I say a lot. Fill in the gaps while I'm trying to think. But yeah, back in the States, trying to eat protein again. I didn't go to the gym today. I'm going tomorrow. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna end it here. I know it was like a mellow episode, not much said. I have my next episodes planned out and ready to roll. So I can't wait because they have some more interesting topics, but I kind of wanted to just debrief on my trip and how I just died. Thanks for watching. Guys, I am so low energy. If you can't tell, I'm going to get those wings in my system. I cannot wait. Okay. What was I going to say? I can't remember. Thanks for listening, y'all. Thanks for listening to this basic white bitch talk about her basic white bitch life. Welcome to America. Okay, bye.